All right. Hello, everybody. Welcome to our second Workforce Wednesday segment of 2021. My name is Brianna Floravito, and I am the Workforce and Entrepreneurial Development Specialist for the Greater Scranton Chamber of Commerce and Skills in Scranton. I am here today with Danielle. She is the Talent Coordinator for Benco Dental, and she's going to talk with us a little bit about her company and the types of positions that she has available. So hi, Danielle, welcome.
Hi, thanks for having me.
Absolutely. Thank you so much for taking the time out of your day to sit down with us. So let's just jump right in. Tell us a little bit about yourself and your role at Benco Dental.
Yep, so as you mentioned, I act as the talent coordinator for the company. So really in my role, I'm, having touch points with every single associate that we're bringing on board, from pre-employment to making sure they're having a good candidate experience and onboarding experience, and then anything that they need from there. And then also a big part of my role is sourcing. So what that means to the outside non-HR person is that I'm going after people who maybe don't necessarily know who Benco Dental is, and telling them, hey, we have this opportunity. I think you'd be a good fit. Here's why you should join us, and just really getting candidates that way. And then also working with different vendors and community partners like you guys to do these kind of events, and just really help spread the word.
Awesome. You seem to wear a lot of hats there. That's fantastic. So tell us a little bit about Benco Dental. Where are you located? What's your company like?
Sure. So we actually in 2020 celebrated our 90th year in business. We are the largest family-owned dental design, supply, and equipment company in the country. So I think the biggest misconception is that we are dentists, which we're not, but we love them. They're our customers, and that we're only a supplier. But really, we're so much more than that. And I think that will, come out through our questions that we're going to go through. We're definitely known for being family-owned. That's something that we really, take pride in, and we want people to understand that even though there's 1,500 of us and we're all across the country, there really is that home type of feel with Benco.
Oh, that's lovely. I love the family touches because I really think that just adds such a nice element to your everyday job and your career. So what types of positions are you currently applying for? I've heard that you have a lot open.
So we have over 100 positions open right now. So that's going to include our home office, which is in Pittston. So it's in the Center Point Industrial Park off of 81 and 315. So our home office is going to house all of our business operations. So that's going to be, if you can think of like HR, IT, marketing, finance, all those types of operations run out of that facility there, as well as our largest distribution center. Probably all in Pittston, we have about 400 to 450 associates when we're all there together. The rest of Benco land is going to be throughout the rest of the country, and that's going to mostly include our service team as well as our sales team. So our 100 plus positions are going to be a plethora of different things. So specifically focusing on the home office in Pittston is going to be distribution. We also have some different kind of opportunities that we've opened up to remote, which we've never done before. So we're definitely seeing some newer opportunities for different people coming through there, which I think is really great. It's really helping our, candidate pool. So probably in the home office, we have close to, I want to say 40 positions that are open. So all different kind of types of areas, different kind of, skill levels, education, different things that we're looking for at the home office in Pittston.
Wow. So it seems like no matter what types of background you have, your experience level, if a job seeker looks at your careers opportunity page, there's going to be something for them.
Absolutely. And we do offer relocation assistance. So if there's somebody local that, maybe they have the sales experience and they would fit into one of our dental sales reps role, and they want to, move out to the West Coast or wherever we have a position open, we would definitely absolutely consider that.
Ooh, that sounds lovely right now. So with all the snow on the ground.
Oh, for sure.
So can you tell us a little bit more detail about the types of candidates you're looking for to hire at Banco? Maybe the skill sets or the educational requirements?
Sure. So it's all going to depend on the position. So our entry level positions would be really in our distribution centers. We have 5 of them in the country, as well as our contact center. So that's going to be, high school diploma, no college experience required, minimal work level skill set. Really what we're looking for is a solid work history. Can you show that you've been with, one company for a good period of time and you're not, job hopping, moving around all over the place? That's definitely something that is important to us, is the longevity. We want people, who come to Benco to stay at Benco, and that kind of, shows us that that's what that person values. For other higher level positions, it's really going to depend on what it's for. Most will require a specialized degree as well as a specialized skill set. Again, those people, good work history, and it's going to depend on, is there any particular, software, platform that we're looking for somebody to use, some different kind of technology. If it's a management role, have you overseen people before in your previous role? So it really will depend, but all of that is definitely spelled out in each job description that we have posted.
Awesome. So is there any opportunity for advancement or mobility within the company?
Yeah, for sure. So we love internal mobility. We joke like amongst our teams, because the way my team, the talent team, is set up is that we're each responsible for hiring for specific business units. So it'll be like, oh, hey, I'm stealing this person from you. Sorry. But we love that because that shows that, we do value that internal movement. If it's part of the conversations that our managers have with us associates, around review times for sure, but really just, at any touch point that they have, where do you see yourself here is definitely, what we ask of our associates. And then how can we help you to get there?
Mhm. I love that you approach it from that angle, in the sense of you're really going to take the time to invest in your employees and mold them and help them become who they want to be in their careers.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, we have associates that have been with us. We had somebody a couple months ago celebrate his 50th anniversary with us. And I think
Wow.
that just really speaks to the company and how great Benco is.
So that's so nice.
Mhm.
So do you have any type of unique assets about working at Banco? Like, for example, I'm sure you had like a COVID safe celebration for this individual for their 50th anniversary. Do you have any type of unique elements that come with working at Banco?
Yeah, for sure. So my department actually isn't called HR, it's called Culture and People. Our job is the culture of Benco, and our customers are the people that work for Benco. So my department's job is, associate satisfaction. So there's a piece of our department that focuses on, the fun things for Benco. Obviously, it's changed a little bit with COVID, but we've really pivoted and got kind of creative in the different kind of things that we can do virtually and the different kind of things that we can offer, safely. Um, Quarterly, we do our associate awards. So that individual would have been recognized at that point. And since it was 50 and so special, we had, this like picture montage, and we just had a really nice celebration for our associates. Normally, if we were in the office, we'd be doing things like lunches, gathering together to celebrate. We love cake. So anytime we can, have any of those kind of celebrations, for sure we do. And then throughout the year, we would have, an associate picnic, a winter gala. We would do a March Madness arcade style basketball tournament, things for Easter, Halloween, Christmas. So little different, like I said, with COVID, but we're definitely working on, making sure we're still having those fun associate touch points.
Oh, I love that. And just to know that your part of your role is to focus on making sure that your employees are happy when they come to work is huge.
Mhm.
It's a priority of your company, and it goes to show that somebody gets a job with Banco, they're going to enjoy coming to work and really be able to make it their own.
Mhm. Yep, we work hard, but we definitely have fun as well.
That's great. So you mentioned adaptability. How has Banco been able to adapt to the COVID-19 pandemic?
Yep. So right away, we went into something that we called suspended animation. So basically, we transitioned everybody that we could to be working from home. So I'm working from home today. So I think that's definitely something that was a nice option that we were able to do. Before it was all, we're family, we're all in the office together, but we found that working from home does work for us. So, in the future, we're continuously assessing, what are our associates' needs. Everybody's struggling with, maybe their partner's working from home as well. Maybe they have kids that they're, struggling to get with school. So really taking into consideration what the associate needs on an individual level, and then kind of figuring out, what does return to work look like for us? So just continuously assessing that, seeing where we are with COVID, making adjustments as needed.
Right. So an employee can feel safe coming to work or staying at home to work for Benco.
Yep. And if we do have people in our offices, and then obviously our 5 distribution centers are staffed, we're a provider of PPE. So we have that available for the associates that they can purchase themselves, or on site, we do offer that to them, daily on a free basis, so that they can come to work and not have to worry about, oh, did I forget my mask today? I don't have one. We have that right there on site for them.
Right, that's huge. PPE can be such an exorbitant cost in today's day. Money may already be tight. So knowing that you can come to work and not have to worry about catching COVID, you're going to have all the proper equipment to stay safe and do your job properly is huge.
Mm-hmm.
So that's fantastic. So can you just tell me a little bit more about your positions in the sense of what are your wages like? What are your benefits like?
Yep. So kind of same answer before. It's really going to depend on the position.
Right.
For our hourly roles, so customer service, material handler, it's going to be a flat $15 an hour. That's our minimum wage for Benco. And then for the salaried positions, it's going to come down to a few things. We try to look at it at an individual level. So, what's their education experience? What's their work experience? What's the labor market data statistics, in the area that they're at for that position, so we make sure that we maintain a competitive level.
Mm-hmm. Oh, that's awesome. That's great that you look at those statistics to see what is our area doing overall, and making sure that you are at the forefront of offering those competitive wages, those competitive benefits. So your employees and your job applicants know that they are not going to go anywhere else and find a better wage rate or a better benefits package. Great.
And we do also, we're actually going through it right now, we do annual profit sharing. So that's something that not a lot of companies do. And we also do an annual merit increase process tying in with end of year reviews.
Oh, wow. Can you talk a little bit about profit sharing? I feel like that's a benefit that not a lot of companies have, and maybe a little bit unfamiliar to a job seeker.
Yeah, so we take a couple different kind of things into consideration. So it would be pre-tax profit. So kind of, depending on how the company performed for the year. And then we also put dollars into that fund from something that we call Idea Bank. So Benco associates, when they have an idea that would maybe save time for something, save some kind of cost, whether it's, an annual cost or it's a one-time cost or time save, they can enter it into this tracker and it gets voted on. And if it's implemented, money goes into our profit sharing pool for that as well. So associates can kind of think of it as like an extra check for the year based upon how the company performed.
That is a very cool asset that you have for your company. I know a lot of job seekers want to make sure that what they're doing has purpose and that they're able to actively contribute to the betterment of their company and their role. That Idea Bank allows them to do just that.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, our continuous improvement team in our Benco Center of Excellence is, always looking for efficiencies and, ways that we can be better. And, who better to know what we can do differently than the associates that are doing the job.
Right. And you have some sense of control and ability to improve your job in the company. That's awesome. Never heard that before. That's great.
Yeah, Benco is pretty unique.
Love it. And I'm glad that you're in this area and able to offer these opportunities to Northeastern Pennsylvania.
Mhm.
So now that I'm very interested in the jobs at Benco Dental, and I'm sure all of the job seekers tuning in are too, can you tell us a little bit about your interview process and some more information about how we can get in contact with you to apply for these jobs?
Sure. So interview process again is going to depend on what the position's for. So with our entry level positions, it's usually a phone screen that's done by somebody from my team, and then non-COVID, it would be, coming on site. But now, we've pivoted and changed to doing virtual interviews when we can. For our material handlers, we physically have them come to the distribution center and, take a walkthrough and make sure, it would be a good fit for them and that they're able to, perform the job duties that are needed and see how our centers function. For higher level positions, it's going to be a little bit more intense. It could include, a phone interview with the talent person, the hiring manager, a cross-functional interview. So partnering together to make those decisions. Obviously, things that, my team from an HR aspect would be looking at would be different from what the hiring manager, on a day-to-day. Can this person, do what needs to be done in the job? So we definitely partner together to make sure that we're, getting the best person for the job. The highest level roles, so if we're thinking, manager, VP, director, C-suite people, there's going to be, interviews with the team that they would be in, again, just assessing for fit, asking different questions, allowing that person to ask questions of the team that they would potentially be working with. So it could be quite a process depending on what the position is, but it makes sure that we're hiring quality candidates, and that we're retaining good people.
Right, absolutely. So just to go off of that, I hear you have an event coming up that if any job seeker or potential applicant would like to learn more information that they can go to.
Yeah, so all of our positions are going to be posted on, the normal large job boards, but they can also directly go to our Benco career site, which is just benko.com/careers. We update that, as soon as we hire a person, we'll pull the posting down so that nobody is seeing things that are old and no longer available. So for tomorrow, we're holding a talent networking day. So this is the opportunity for a job seeker to speak with one of the talent specialists on my team. We're doing it two ways. The person can do it over the phone, or they could do a virtual interview through Microsoft Teams. They would just simply need to apply and then send an email to cptalent@benko.com. So it's C as in cat, P as in Peter, talent@benko.com, requesting an interview, and they can, they'll hear from me and I'll get them on the schedule for tomorrow. Other than that, it's just, process as normal, applying through one of the job boards and then hopefully getting selected.
Oh, that's great. I love that you have that opportunity to get directly in contact with you or one of your team members, simply because I know a lot of job seekers might submit an application and they might not hear anything for weeks or forever. So knowing that they can speak directly with you and get that chance to get their skill sets and themselves in front of you for that opportunity is so precious nowadays.
Yeah, for sure. We want to make sure that people are having a good candidate experience with us. So we, any kind of touch base that we can give, we absolutely try to do that.
That's the theme of this conversation seems to be personalization. It seems from the moment the candidate submits their application, you are walking with them through the process, making sure they're having a good experience and really are the proper fit, and not just for the role, but for the company and the team itself.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, we're constantly, looking at behind the scenes data and, different kind of trends and tweaking the processes that we do to make sure that we are giving that positive experience with Benco.
Fantastic. So for just one last time, how can a job seeker apply for your positions at Benco Dental?
Yep. So they can go to benko.com/careers. So that is our direct career site for Benco, or they can find our positions on any of the large job boards, Monster, Indeed, LinkedIn, we're definitely on there. And then, for follow-up or to schedule an interview for our hiring event that is happening tomorrow, which is Thursday, the 25th from 10 to 5, they can reach out to cptalent@benko.com.
All right, fantastic. Any last information or fun facts you want to get in about Banco before we close today?
I am actually coming up on my 3-year anniversary on Friday. So super excited to, be part of the talent team and, just letting people know what Benco is all about. Again, there's that misconception of who we are, but definitely, people should be giving us a look. We're consistently voted a best place to work in Pennsylvania. And again, I think that comes down to us really caring about our associates and having that family culture.
Fantastic. I love it. Thank you so much, Danielle, for taking the time to sit down with us and get this information out to our workforce and our community at large. I really appreciate it. And I look forward to speaking with you soon.
You're welcome. Thanks for having me on. Appreciate it.
Thank you. Bye.
Have a good day. Bye.